Hello again. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever time of the day that you are watching this video. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My good name is Jamie Naftali. I am a pediatrician by profession, and this channel is about kids' welfare. This is whereby I want to create the awareness on common illnesses affecting children while growing up. I do this in a language that everybody can understand, so I try to avoid medical terms so that mothers, especially because they are the key caretakers of these children, can really understand. We want to involve everybody into the management of these babies because in the end we want to have healthy babies. We also want to improve their qualities of life. So thank you for coming back to watch again this video. If you have not subscribed, please hit the red button, subscribe to be part of us, be part of this wonderful family. This is a family and we want it to be as big as possible. If you're new, welcome to this family again. Join us by hitting the subscribe button. If you're that returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my content. I do not take it for granted. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. So let's go to the video of today, guys. And the video of today, it's a common thing that I felt it's good for me to talk about. It's something that children are born with. Yeah. So, and this is the condition whereby a child is born with extra digit, yeah, extra fingers. Most commonly it's usually here at the small finger. There's another finger here, the sixth one. Sometimes it can come to the thumb, but mostly it's here, yeah. So this can happen on both hands or even the feet, yeah. It can also happen to the fingers of the feet. So this condition, we call it polydactyly, yeah. Polydactyly, yeah. Polydactyly, poly means many, so we are saying that this is a condition whereby this baby is born with one extra finger or even more. Poly means many, like we are saying. So this is usually a very common condition, and it usually runs in the family. So you hear the mothers telling you that even their fathers have got the same extra digit, or even their grandpas, their grandmas. So you find that mostly it runs in the family. So it tends to repeat itself. Yeah. So it is one of the most common congenital abnormalities. Yeah. So congenital, remember we said the conditions that children are born with. So it's not like it happened but they were just born with it. This is what we call congenital. So it is one of the commonest congenital abnormalities of the hands, mostly of the hands, because remember we are saying it is affecting the small finger. It's where there is another extra digit around this place, yeah. So it is a congenital abnormality. Something to be clear is that there is no health problems or health issues that are associated with this polydactyly. So no health issues. So the child is otherwise very healthy. So don't say like that the baby, because the baby has been born with this extra digit, now that they have got other issues. There's completely no there's completely no association with any other health problems. Hope this is clear to those mothers that worry so much when they get their babies with these extra digits. Yeah, what causes them? People ask, what are the causes of this extra digit? So normally we are saying it's by genetic mutation. Genetic, it's whereby now there is something happens during the formation of this baby in the mother's womb. When they are in the mother's womb and during their formation, these things just happen. That is why we are saying genetic mutation. Yeah, so they inherited. Remember we are saying it runs in the family sometimes. Others are just spontaneous. Others, they just happen. You do not know what the causes are. It just happens. You find that in the family there is nobody with this extra digit, so a child is just born with it. So those are the causes mostly. Other things is that this polydactyly is not painful. This finger that is here, the extra digit, is not painful at all. Hence, it is not an emergency, mothers. Yeah, it's not an emergency. So don't rush that you want to take this baby to the hospital immediately they are born because they have extra digit. It is not an emergency. Let me repeat that. Now, how do we go about treating this polydactyly? So what we do, if they are partially formed, partially meaning it's just a soft tissue that holds this small finger. They are usually smaller than these other fingers. So it's just a small tissue. So, and this is the most cases, it's just a partial formation. So what we do, it's simply tying a string around the base of this extra finger. So you want to tie around the base is usually this one. Now the extra finger, remember it's somewhere here. So we want to tie the string tightly around that base of that extra finger. Why? How does this help? This cuts off the blood supply. So there's no blood supply that is going to go to this extra finger. So it's not well formed. So we don't want it to survive. That's why we are cutting the blood supply to this finger. And then this finger just falls off naturally. It just falls off naturally when we tie this string. This is better done immediately after birth. So within the first year of life, it's when we want to tie this extra digit here. This is when we want to tie it so that it can fall off immediately before it becomes tight. Yeah. So if it is fully formed, and this is rare, if it's fully formed, like there's a bone, it's fully formed, this may require now surgery, but we are saying this is very, very, very rare. So in most cases, you just find that it's just a partial formation, just a small thing. So we are saying we are just tying, and with these, most babies do not need this surgery, not unless it is very, it's very fully formed. Yeah. This is what we are saying. So this is how we go about treating this extra digit. Again, remember, it's a congenital thing. We are saying it is not painful, mothers. Don't worry about it. It's not an emergency. Your baby does not mean your baby has got other medical issues because they have extra digit. It could run in the family. Other times, in the family there is totally nobody with this extra digit. We say others are just spontaneous. Hope this is clear. I felt it is good because I have seen several of them nowadays. So in my practices, so I just felt that it is good because the questions that the mothers are asking, so worried, I felt it is good. Maybe there's someone somewhere who has a newborn with this extra digit. What you can do, visit your health center so that they can tie this thing. They can assess it and see how, if it's partial or how it is. If it's partial, they're just going to tie it and this will fall off on its own. So this is it, my people. I felt it was good for me to talk about this. And remember, we are saying this condition we are calling polydactyly. Poly, remember, we are saying means many. So thank you for listening to me. I know you have learned something. So share these videos widely so that many people can reach them. There's a mother maybe somewhere struggling and so worried about this extra digit. Share, you never know who you are helping. Again, remember to subscribe again. Hit the red button, subscribe to be part of us. We are road to 5K subscribers. I know this is very, very possible, guys. So keep tuned. Watch until the end. Also, turn on your notifications to know every time I'm posting a new video here. Yeah. And until next time, bye bye.